early game is very difficult to pull through. We just discussed how much of a tough spot Pango can be as a support if the lanes are not
IG out of the gate.
Yeah, definitely. Also, top lane is going all right for OpTic. Venomancer and Zai are doing a good job. They have a lot of slow. Once Sanking hits level 2, that's going to be pretty much 100 movement speed.
Heavy hits onto Aggressive, but they quickly turn their attention onto Zai with the Thunder Strike and the right clicks. It is going to be Q who secures the first blood for IG on this one.
Yeah, they should be trying to focus Disruptor in this lane. Tiny is really beefy. He has 0 armor, but still his HP gain, his strength is really huge at the start.
Going to be back in the lane action. They'll welcome him with a new Burrow Strike here, but all for flirting, nothing too hard committed. The kill potential, not the best here for OpTic at the moment, not till they get a few more levels under their belt. 3-3 though, able to pop off a salve in the corner, and they're going to slowly walk him home. I might have just jinxed myself. Kill potential? I think OpTic actually might have it. Oh, I double jinxed
Damage
myself.
over time, Caustic Finale, it's going to be enough.
They got it. Yes. It's a slow and very painful death, but it's...
Pycat, he looks like the best player. I would give 33 and him probably the best player award on OpTic at the moment.
Oh, for Baboka here. As Baboka is actually looking to turn it around, hits the swashbuckle, and the three of them are going to be able to get the quick and easy takedown of Pycat.
Yeah, the DP is used, there's a siege creep, but wow, again, Baboka pulling the creep wave, just buying the time.
It's back though, it's coming back. It is buying a little bit of time though. CCNC with the Soul Siphon. In the meantime, Q gets the finish onto Zai. But with a cute little right click, and XXS will be able to jump back and actually take the last hit on a ward that Q's going to be able to get rid of.
Yeah, Pycat is not getting a lot of CS at the moment because bottom lane was pressured. That's why Zai is on the bottom lane just collecting the XP.
Top lane, 3-3 in a bit of trouble. Here comes a Recip with the Molly Whopping bat. And skill spread on that Pango. And lots of mileage for Baboka already. Easily able to jump back and around. Now they're looking to make a move onto Q here in the bottom lane. Heavy Burrow Strike initiation from Zai with the Metamorph. They're not able to get enough to get the finish on the Q, and look at them turn it around. It's a 4-on-2, and they're going to be able to get the takedown of Pycat. Let's go ahead and make it a +1 as they get the set for Zai. Zai, though, gets a nice turnaround, finishes off Q, and now he looks to hide within the trees here. He has no TP, nowhere to run. This will turn into a 2-for-1 trade, favorable for IG.
Yeah, this is
scouting him out with those Veno wards. Tries to creep out to the side. He gets a new shield off. Actually, one more creep goes down. He has level 6. He levels it up. He'd be fine, but no, he's not even under threat. He's looking to turn his attention actually onto 3-3, and they continue to dance behind the tower. 3-3 tries to juke him out. He's forced to level the ultimate, but he's not going to get a whole lot of damage. Oh, the wards, though, do pepper him up. Pycat's waiting for 3-3. This is the most awkward thing ever.
Yeah,
but
he's
look,
going to go down.
SRF's in trouble. The wards are going to be able to get... Oh, he can't...
Oh, wow. The Tango. He had a Tango on himself.
Looks like on our second Death Prophet ulti, they will get that finish for the mid-tier 1, but bottom lane, a jump on in, a setup for PPD. That one should be easy peasy. Aggressive, gonna get the last notch right there with the throw of the tree. Back at top lane, another kill to be had. This one on to 3-3, our first rolling thunder to come out from Baboka. He will lose his own life though as Pycat steps in. Take one of ours, we're gonna take one of yours. And look at this, CCNC shows up as well. SRF forced to go through the borrowed time yet again. They'll hit him with a Soul Siphon and slowly bring him down. Quinn will pick that one up. Ready, but Q has been waiting around nearby, has that level 3 glimpse, and here comes the Rolling Thunder. They go charging in, and they glimpse him right back into the kinetic field. Aggressive also on the scene, moves up with the toss, but man, this Death Prophet able to easily take it up. He's got 2 Soul Siphons out right now, and he's going to be able to get the one finish onto Baboka. Nicely done. Meanwhile, down below, we see SRF, the lone split pusher here for IG. Looking to pull the attention from OG. Meanwhile, glimpse back onto PPD. There's the avalanche. Aggressive Heidi-ho, tosses him right up and down, and they'll get the finish. Q snipes that one. Yeah. Now with the sentry, he'll look to take care of that. Zai getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. Oh, he misses the D-Ward.
He places another one.
He will be able to get it. Meanwhile, the top lane, Zai in a bit of trouble. Could be delayed now on the Blink Dagger. Aggressive.
Boca knows something is up.
He wants to go in. He's stuck up. Hops in, hops back out. Thinks about hopping back in yet again. Zai with the Sandstorm. They roll on in, but the Roach has been done, and Pycat picks it up. Oh, Baboka tries to make an escape, but they got the Yules waiting for him. They even sunder the poor guy.
Yeah,
and they get rid of. XXS, as we see, to the bottom lane, looking to push things out. He's got that Bloodstone in hand now. Q and Biz, they jump on in. They got it with the Q ulti. CCNC in a bit of trouble. Forced to self-heals and make it back and away, but that might be too much first, but no! Whoa. He survives, turns it around with the Soul Siphon. Now he begins to suck it right on up, and XXS silence does make it out just in time.
Still half of the duration left on the Death Prophet ulti.
Yep, to the high ground. A defense will begin to form here for IG, but oh my goodness, they look to jump in right away. SRF does get the ulti off and will restore a lot of that life. Highcat doubling back a bit, still has that Sunder, rolling Thunder flying on through, and a quick swashbuckle out. Kinetic Field's gonna get dropped, and they're able to burst down the Venomancer and get him done before an ulti can even come out. Now looking to go for the back lines. XXS jumps right in, has to jump right back out. Aggressive in a world of hurt. Highcat bringing the right click, able to easily bring down one, and looks to go for Baboka next. One more right click should do it. They got him down two. Buybacks now being forced out from IG. They know that they're already in a bit of a pickle, and it looks like spooky ghosts to the skies now. IG going to be tested on yet another defense. Pycap begins to go to work. And that's when the Rolling Thunder comes out from Baboka, dancing around a bit, knowing he can use that magic immunity to cause a bit of a ruckus, but he has to go right back inside.
On this pop.
Yeah, CCNC gets glimpsed under the kinetic field, but that's not going to be enough to do anything about it. Now CCNC puts his focus onto the little disruptor and easily finishes him off. Long jump to come in from XXS. Looking to go for the grab on the CCNC, but I think OpTic just have too much ammunition and too much firepower. IG are getting forced back within their own base, and these Raxes are going to begin to crumble.
They can just easily go back right now. No Pango ulti. They have a glimpse from Disruptor, but they should be happy with just this. One more buyback committed. So every time OpTic has the ultis, by ultis I mean...
when they do it, it's just like, it's almost like a choreographed dance. Like, no call needed to be made. He was already there to make it happen. And in this game, you know, one you were anticipating with the Storm pick, they were going to be able to get a lot done. Top, though, bring in the Thunder right now is going to be Zai. Moving on in, it looks like they get a nice side pick-off of aggressive. He's out.
Storm Spirit should be the one trying to maybe snatch the Aegis.
Yeah, he's busy doing other things, unfortunately. Farming the jungle of OpTic side while eyeballing the push towards the bottom. Zai finds a catch potentially here for Baboka. Baboka going to be forced to swashbuckle, jump over out to the side and go into the Rolling Thunder. But the net locks him in his place. And now he's stuck in a bit of an awkward jam. And he's going to be brought down within the trees. Glimpse all the way back onto CCNC to get him off the back of SRF.
Bye-bye, Oka.
Oka gone. Here comes OpTic.
Pretty safe so far. DP just pops the ulti. That's level 3 ulti with the meta. They have Cheese and Aegis on Terrorblade. Cheese on the DP though. Pretty hard to take it down.
Jump from XXS. That's the pop of the disc. He was not able to get a catch with the initial jump in, so the firepower again is just not really there. IG shooting Nerf guns at this point, while OpTic just a battering ram right now, going through the top of the base. Pycat just laying it in on thick onto these racks. Finally trying to go for a jump onto CCNC, committing in the kinetic field as well, but this man just simply will not be brought down. They may have to settle for Peter, but not even that kill's gonna come easy. They'll finally get it done. SRF tries to head out the other direction, but they'll quickly lose one. They quickly might lose another. Aggressive to run out the other way, and OpTic obviously feeling themselves at this point. Know that the towel could be thrown in any second from IG in game number 1.
Yeah, there's nothing IG.
Something desperate, and they're going to go for the wraparound play.
That's desperation smoke.
Oh, but Zai spots out one on the side. They know something's happening here. Double jump coming from XXS. They put their immediate focus onto Zai, but can't fish him off. He gets the Yules. They'll finally bring him down, but it may be too late. Here comes Pycat, and that man's got a big double damage, and he hits like a truck. Boom, boom, boom. SRF forced to go out with the ulti. Baboka feeling the pain, goes to the low ground, tries to jump up and over, but he's not going to be able to make it away. It's CCNC with the godlike right now.
33 saves, plague our enemies. That could be a line for Necro as well. And GG is called.
GG has been called, and IG will drop the first one. OpTic continue the streak alive for the Western Front here in the breakout bracket. Just one game away from advancing into the main bracket.
Wow, OpTic has been playing really well. A lot of people were not
well for them, because Razor, if they do like Razor carry or they mid, their lanes are quite strong. They don't really need to babysit too much, so it allows
try to move in a little bit with some extra bit of right click. PyCat 2 will be able to benefit from those chili fingers with the dagger damage, and here we see them go to work. He pops out those cogs, but is slowed down a bit with the addition of that Ice Vortex. Another dagger. Meanwhile, Q is able to secure that first blood, getting the takedown of Zai. Second, see you later, nerds. Back to the tower.
Yeah, Puck should be careful about using those illusory orb offensively, because he's in a bad spot then.
Uh-oh, SRF. Round 2 to try to make it away. Pops the battery assault, but the dagger in the back gets it done. It's PyCat. Drops the ward right under the vision of IG, and oh man, he gets so close to flirting with trouble right there.
Yeah, they did the same thing in the previous game, that ward mid lane though.
But they make their move onto XXS frantically. IG look to come in to help him out, and it looks like they make their assault onto Peter. Peter able to step back a bit, and now CCNC puts some focus onto Q. Gets off the Dragon Tail, the right clicks are coming, and they're gonna get the finish.
I mean, some HP to turn things around, but if they make a go on OD, they really don't have a kill potential anymore.
PyCat's still the big breadwinner of the CS game now, 42-16. Bottom crushes out onto 2. Follow-up silence is there, but they put their focus onto 3-3, and he can't make it away. Simply zapped down within those trees. IG even the game now 2-2.
They should enter completely and let Puck do his own things. Pressure the mid tower. Mid tower is pretty low. Dragon Knight ulti is up in 40 seconds.
Turn around, Ice Vortex to slow him down. Zai looking to get close enough. A rolling boulder in from Baboka. Gets a beautiful connection with the boulder smash to slow them all down, but Zai looking to turn it back the other way. There's the crush. One more right click. Peter secures that one. And even though it was a good lead in from IG, it's OpTic who walk away the victor. XXS, if he pushes his luck too far forward, could find himself in a bit of trouble here. CCNC gives the signal, pops the Dragon Form, moves in. Oh, he misses. Not a connection from Zai with the crush, but it's not going to matter. It looks like they should be able to get the finish regardless. A little sloppy, but the job has been done.
Yeah, 0 DPC stun from Slaughter there.
Oh, silence onto Puck. Nice jaunt and away, but he goes right into the open arms of Aggressive. And a rolling boulder in. Baboka just all over the place. Is hungry. Yeah. Hungry to make a kill.
They are hungry because of the lineup they have. You want to make a move with Bounty Hunter and Earth Spirit.
Here he comes from the turnbuckle, jumping in with the old elbow drop onto Zai's head, and they're going to be able to whip him apart. Aggressive grabs that one. You obviously fend off from the incoming gank. Meanwhile, CCNC here, as we see at the mid lane, being stalked a bit from Q. Oh, they're actually diving in now for 3-3. Baboka rolls on into action. Zai walks in. Nice boulder smash from Baboka, though. Stops Zai in his tracks. They're going to be able to get that finish off. Try to hunt out the guy, but he's not there any longer.
PPD missing 1 XP to get him to level 6.
Oh, here we go. Jump in from SRF. And look at that. They actually managed to get the opportunity. Heads to the high ground on one side, so they'll have the better positioning. Zai, he walks away, but could potentially spot them. Oh, it's an invis. So they jump right on his Zai, and it looks like IG may earn their first track kill.
Yeah, I mean, the goal is significant, less than 1k at this point for OpTic, even though they managed to take down one more tower. They just need... Wow. They just need more time to come online with their heroes. Easier one for you than NA Mat. If you add 5 years to your current years, how much will you have in 5 years?
I am 20 years old at that point. Here we go. Ice ball in the mid lane, and jumping from SRF finds himself caught within Zai. Should be able to get the burst. Slaughter will be the first to drop. CCNC gets a bit of his damage snap, but the coil is going to lock IG in their spot. And now a re-engagement from PyCat. A good force forward, but now PyCat puts his sights onto Aggressive. Now it's a bit too frantic. OpTic decide to pull off. IG thinking about pursuit, but they pull off as well. Very touch and go from both sides. PyCat goes for another jump in, but the tracks, they keep building up.
Physical damage, I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Feels like the overall theme is just like, yeah, okay, IG, they're hanging for now, they're hanging, but where is this ultimate going to lead to? Well, it's going to lead to the immediate death of that OD. See you later. Really putting themselves in a bit of a ruck here. Okay, SRF. Rotations to come. Finds the hook. Locks Quinn in his spot. He looks to chop his way out from the cogs. Able to get it there, but here comes Aggressive. Looking to walk the DK back home. A couple of whips in the back, and they'll be dropped.
Mobile heroes inside of IG. Razor plus add track on top of that. 700 move speed on Slardar gets removed.
Yes, Slardar finds a crush onto 2, but then finds himself tracked up in between a party of 4. And he'll be served up. You know, things feel like it's going decently for IG, but again, you got Sleeping Giants still on the side of OpTic side. Oh, an opportunity for Peter. Frantically turns around with the Ice Blast. He'll be handled. That's 2 now down. Oh, a jump in from CCNC. Dragon form popped. Commits hard on the Q and then quickly flies out the other direction.
Boboka.
Oh, they're not following through here. Oh, there it is. A jump in now from XXS. Gets the Dragon under possession, and they'll go for the finish. Nice grab right there. A follow for Zai will also be fruitful here. IG on the up and up, and move from the spot, just anticipating that IG are going to be rolling up, and they may be. From the low ground, could possibly be spotted. Jumping right away from 3-3. Huge coil going to get dropped right now, and they're going to look for the takedown of SRF if possible. Zai's in there with the crushing, gets it done. Here comes Pycat to play.
From Phantom Strike, they need to buy back and try to force OpTic to go back, but I'm not sure they can.
Can IG find a way to hold this one? Nice jump in from Boboka. Looking to fend them off. Aggressive, coming into action, able to whip it back home, is able to get Pycat down. IG are back. Costs them a little bit of money to get into the fray, but they're looking for blood.
Oh, that was a good buyback. I was wrong though. They actually have enough because OpTic fully committed.
Yeah.
Pycat will need to buy back. Roche is getting super low.
Yes, it is. There's a nice Ice Blast on top of Boboka. The Roche super low. A cog from SRF and traps 2. And they'll get Zai down. Quid could be next. CCNC to drop here. Aggressive goes for the finish. He's going to get it done. Now they turn their focus onto PPD, and this one's looking all IG all day.
Oh, these are all track kills.
Oh my God, the money. Now the Aegis was acquired from 3-3, but it's going to cost them quite a bit. He loses that extra life, and this one belongs to IG.
That's a full team wipe. He killed Razor with Wicked 6, so 1,000 gold for him.
But he may lose a bit of that money. They find a jump opportunity for the AA, and there's nothing he can do about it to make it away. And
yep.
Yeah, you were talking about it before. These BKBs can be quite essential here on OpTic, and it's becoming a bit more prevalent.
Well, IG will need to keep the pressure. There's no Aegis, no Roche, so it's really good against this kind of a lineup.
For XXS, they lead it in with the coil. He quickly snaps it to just get the stun over with. Has the force to make it away, but the chase is on, and I don't think there's anywhere he can go. Somehow looks for an opportunity to juke within the trees, but it is going to be
2 or 3 high grounds. The positioning from OpTic is good.
Yep. They now see trouble could be coming here with the ward play. A little bit of a tussle here. Nothing hard committed. Now they're jumping from Boboka, looking to get the initial grab onto PPD. They'll take him out before an ult will be there. Jumping from Pycat with his BKB, but the damage being sucked away from Aggressive. He's walking onto that PB, and he's going to try to zap him down, but a jump away from Pycat totally nullified in that fight.
Didn't use any spells. They are relying on the Chilling Touch damage and the Ice Blast. They had no reveal for that bounty. That was the problem.
Oh, CCNC in dragon form
has a BKB.
He gets hit with the silence. Is he going to have to BKB TP out from this one? Oh, I don't know if he'll get the opportunity. Oh man, Pycat! Where did that hero go? Razor! Now you see him, now you don't. Here comes Pycat, kills another. Where'd this guy come from?
1.2k
Zai, not done yet. Jumping in with the crush. The Dragon Tail will stop them in their tracks, and suddenly OpTic are back. A little bit of time before the Roche is back up, but we'll have to see what they look to do. Pycat does pick an Arcane Rune up. We'll see how many daggers he can fend off. There's one. No crits yet, but not even needed. Oh, misses that one hit, but is able to get the finish there. Now a jump in for Boboka, able to slow them down with that bolt.
More aggressive. Maybe juke the Razor static link. Oh, look at the positioning from IG.
IG just firmly hold the high ground. OpTic could be in a bit of an awkward spot. They're separated now, and they're going to go for the weaker links. They find Peter first, and they take him out. They look to chase for the rest. A buyback immediately from Peter, and he might chuck a three-pointer here in a moment. Zai blown up as the hammer is dropped from XXS. He slides himself away on the back of the BKB, and OpTic pull off for now, maybe waiting for the duration of that. A jump in Dragon Tail, and now a move could be made. A stun from Pycat, but then Pycat jumps in. Nice swift save from XXS, but he finds himself in a bit of trouble. The coil's there, and the final slash from PyCat. He gets 2.
Yeah, that's gonna be 3. Then another crit.
Oh my! This man just can't stop the damage right now.
PyCat's so religious.
Okay, though, PyCat gets another. It's an ultra.
So
that was such good positioning for IG to start that whole thing off, and you know, you're right. They kind of almost blew their load a little too early, and at that point, OpTic just kind of assessed the situation, backpedaled a little bit, waited, and then re-engaged, and they hit thrice as harder as
they might take him down in 7-8 seconds. Let's see, go.
Oh man. See, at this point, we see XXS already committed the BKB, and now a stun lock onto the Razor, but we have to get back into it now. OpTic are going for the Roche. In the meantime, though, they scout some bystanders here in IG, trying to come up and pose a threat, but they already lose SRF. Peter helps them get the finish, but Boca could be next. Frantically rolls to the high ground and hides within the trees, but in the meantime, PyCat and company, and that extra life is going to go to, well, the PA.
Yeah, it's falling apart for IG. 1 Rex is down, 2 Rex is actually. Cheese
in front of the hometown crowd. Can they pull out the stops here? Onto OpTic, or is the green wall standing way too tall? That 3rd tower goes down. Focus on the PyCat. They got him with a static link. A lot of good damage that could force out the Aegis nice and early here. Oh, he gets the jump. 3-3 heads to the high ground, providing a little bit of vision here. PyCat's Lincoln's going to get popped early from the track. Rockets out. The jump in from SRF. He pops the blade mail, but does not catch PyCat inside. They are going to manage to get the burst on the PyCat, and they wait for his return. Is PyCat going to be able to jump away from the trouble? No, he's looking to jump into the action. Finds his focus and takes down Aggressive right away. Aggressive with immediate buyback. OD able to narrowly slip, but CC&C goes to work. In the meantime, SRF does get obliterated on the side, but Boca puts his sights onto PyCat. Will they be able to bring him down? They pepper him up with the Magnetize, a drop of the hammer to go for the finish, and they can't quite get it done.
He can't handle them to cheese. So PyCat is full HP.
Oh, it comes back full, but they have everything ready for him. It looks like they may be able to bring him down, but PyCat wants to go down, fight, and takes it right back, and finishes off Aggressive. It's a dieback for the Razor, and the racks are going to go down.
Oh, what a play from CC&C. He just high-fived in the cheese.
That's another kill.
Definitely.
This could be it, and it is. OpTic Gaming do it in 2 games. It's 2 0s all day so far, as another Westerner is going to be able to pick this one up.
Peter Dagger, the Chinese Slayer.
A rematch from TI5